Yes, good evening, everybody. Now, Kano. This is Sowore, presidential candidate of the African Action Congress. We're broadcasting and reaching you live tonight from the city of Kano, where we're doing a couch broadcast from here. We've had a very successful event here in Kano today. We had a rally around town, amazing rally. And tonight we said we should keep you updated, about how we're doing, how things are going, and to also use that opportunity to say great thanks to a lot of our people out there who are supporting this cause, this struggle, and the movement, and of course our political party. Unfortunately, the VP, Dr. Rabiu Rufai, could not join us tonight. He's all over town preparing for our next trip to Jigawa tomorrow. That's his home state. So if we have a chance, we'll get him to be on the couch. So as you guys can see, I am dressed differently tonight. This is how we dress up here in Kano. You have to wear what they call babariga and all of the accessories to go. So I'm completely accessorized with my babariga and hat. So if you're looking at me and you don't know who I am, my name again is Sowore. And if you're thinking if the babariga has any pockets in it to collect dollars, no, I don't get involved with that. But I hear that there's a customized one for governors to pick up bribes, so just put it all over here from contractors. Anyway, on a serious note, we want to raise funds tonight. As you can see, we arrived in Lagos yesterday to a tumultuous welcome in Lagos at the airport. And we did a little bit of rallying around Lagos. Huge traffic prevented us from going as far as we had planned. But immediately, as soon as we got out of traffic, we had to travel to Abuja last night. This morning, we had a Meet the Candidate event on AIT before heading to Kano. And for those of you who have been following us, you saw how amazing Kano went in terms of reception, support, and if you're still in doubt that ASC is on the ground and they know us, well, now you know. So what is our goal these days is, before we were asking for your support to raise, for 1,000 people to give us 10,000 naira. And I don't know, our accountants are working on that. We didn't meet that goal regarding individual donations, but we surpassed the goal in terms of bulk donations because more people gave us money as a group. People in Australia bonded together and donated. When I traveled there, people in the UK, I just came back from a trip to Ohio, to Chicago and Minnesota, and we raised funds from there. So that's is coming in, and we'll make them that information available to you. But seriously, we're challenged right now, and we have to raise the bar. Unfortunately, we right now are looking for serious support, financial support. I'm sorry, this phone is going on. This is a phone where I get notified about donations. So we're looking for serious financial support. But again, before we go ahead and tell you what exactly we need, we want to now categorize people who are willing to make donations of ₦1 million naira, to the campaign. So if you belong in that category of, you can donate ₦1 million naira. You can make the donation directly. You can notify us if you want to split the donation between now and January. But at this point, seriously, we're looking for 400 Nigerians, 400 only now, who can give us a donation of ₦1 million naira each. 400 between now and February, beginning of February, actually, end of January, because that last week of February probably will do a special fundraiser. That would take us to 400 million naira, so that we can compete February. You know already that we know how to mobilize, we know how to reach people organically, create a movement that nobody is in doubt of our ability to create a movement. And we have done that, has shown the results. We've shown it in the southwest Lagos, shown it in the north west Kano. These are majorly the biggest cities politically speaking in Nigeria, even in terms of population. Kano and Lagos are the biggest, and we've reached out to every one of them. But hey, I don't want to keep going without bringing in, Zainab, who's in the house and in Kano tonight with us. She want to say hello to our viewers.
Hi, everybody. Our faces are tired, so we don't want to show it behind camera.
What
but
about
you
mine?
know, I'm
gonna get a lot of text messages saying, "Oh, you look tired."
Somebody actually just said it. When Aziza Odre said he looked tired.
Yeah, don't worry, Aziza, I'm fine. Yes, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
We've flown today. We've been on the streets for hours, and we've done rallies, spoken to a lot of people. But we're in good shape. So, and before I continue, if you want to, respond to some of the things we've said, of course, you can ask us questions, and our broadcasters and handlers are watching the question section, and we'll answer. And if you want to send private messages to us via WhatsApp, my WhatsApp number in Nigeria is 0818-823-7529. 0818-823-7529. So I want to see who's going to be the first person to reach out here. So far, nobody, but I'm sure a lot of people are typing furiously, and I'm sure. Don't try to call because I won't be able to pick up phone calls right now. So, do we have any questions already?
Not yet.
How many people are watching? Let's start from there. On your side, you are competing with us. How many people are watching on my side?
369.
Huh?
369.
Wow,
Why is so
impressive, Wow, that's cool. So who is handling?
She has sent it to you.
No, that's not the question I have. Who is handling Instagram tonight? We need Instagram to go on.
I'll do that.
Okay, you will handle Instagram. All right. So we need someone to handle. You can handle Instagram if we.
We have one Instagram page.
Man, but this one is charging. Okay. Yeah.
This is quite long.
So yes. Oh man, I wish I could speak Hausa very well because, Hausa is the language of Babariga. Kubakaba. How can it? So, but I'm here wearing Babariga and I'm not speaking the real language. Otherwise, if I was speaking Hausa, you would appreciate this Babariga. It's like the way you carry it up and down, not the way the governors use it to collect bribe here in Kano. So yes, so I have some updates financially. Thank you to our financial guru out there who's been working non-stop on this. That's Adela Davis. Thank you. So our challenge summary for the 1,000 Nigerians to donate 10K each. Total raised since the beginning of the challenge as of today is 10,888,055 naira. That is how much we've raised. 55 naira, 41 kobo. Yeah. So the challenge is complete. We've reached our goal of $10 million. That's what it says. But as we broke it down earlier, it wasn't directly from the 1,000 people, right? So it was the pool of money that came in over the last few weeks since we did the last broadcast. So we started another challenge. Amount raised. So now the amount raised since last fundraising event, November 5, 2018, Zenith Bank, we've raised 8,538,505 naira 92 kobo. So this is said excludes money raised from fundraising events, which is amazing. Yes. GoFundMe, we've raised $525. That is 1,619,950 naira. That is in naira. If you convert 4,525 to naira. So total, that's how we came about the amount of money that we said we raised since the last time. So people on GoFundMe are actually doing very well. The donations are trickling in from GoFundMe. It's been consistent. Total amount donated since the beginning of the movement campaign till date. So Zenith Bank account we've reached 37,654,383 naira 50 kobo. GoFundMe now has reached $97,936.
Oh.
That's the equivalent of 35,061,088 naira.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Total raise for the campaign to date is about 72,715,471.50. That's amazing. So, wow, this I think from the last time, these are people that have made contributions to Zenith Bank. Shikiru Shuremilekun 5,000. Bakari Abiola Muidi 10,000 naira.
Thank you.
Sorry. Can somebody put this in the silence for me, please? I mean, just silence it. Just put it in silence. Zainab Adenike Bakari 30,000 naira. That's not your Zainab.
But she wears two of my names.
Yeah. Oh yeah?
Yes, Zainab and Adenike.
Are you sure this is not you? Are you Bakari?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm in Zoo.
I hope this person did not calculate money given to you as money coming in. So, Aketi Veronica 5,000. Joy Miriam 5,000 naira. Captain D Yoha 50,000 naira.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you, Captain.
Action.
This Anthony Ikpi. I know Anthony Ikpi Jr. Is from Chicago. Just got married recently.
Aww.
25,000
Married
naira.
life.
Happy married life. Gloria Kava Lang 100,000 naira. Miss Stella Adejuwon. She is a retiree based in Australia.
Oh.
Miss Stella Adejuwon. I met her. She's amazing. We went to university together. But she did COSIT at the University of Lagos, which is a open studies. It's a correspondent on open studies at the University of Lagos in those days. So she donated 100,000 naira.
Woo!
Thank you, ma'am. Adigun Adeshola Adewale 5,000 naira.
Thank you.
Changobi Adewale Tokumbo 10,000 naira.
Thank you.
Olaleye Matt is based in the UK. He is one of our greatest supporters out there. He donated 50,000 naira twice.
Wow.
100,000. Solomon Kolawole Shoyemi 2,000 naira.
Thank you.
BME Busari 20,000 naira. Ajayi Oluwaseun Emmanuel 40,000 naira.
Thank you.
Idowu Mildred 100,000 naira. Sobase Matthias Hizua 100,000 naira.
Thank you.
Ogundare Tunde 10,000 naira. Oluron Kinshe Olusheyi Gbadebo 10,000 naira.
Thank you.
There's a transfers remittances here for 35,000 naira 500. The person is, I think, I guess that's $100, right? So Oyewole Adebayo B 1,000 naira.
Thank you.
Adeniran Victoria and Cam 8,000 naira.
Thank you.
There's a money trans payment from Lang 19,000 naira 148 naira. Edosa Sibo Orabere 20,000 naira. Hassan Adeleke Ismail 20,000 naira. Very Simo Vera Itebi 10,000 naira. Fola Shade Olusonya. Okay, that was a transfer for on behalf of the UK team. So which is separate, but that's Wilson Efe Dorison 2,000 naira. Desert Rock Agro Allied Industry International Limited 7,500.
Thank you.
Adewale Jolaola 30,000 naira 8 naira 51 kobo.
Thank you.
Bele Emmanuel, 30,000 naira. Adedayo Oluyemi Adeyinka, 10,000 naira.
Thank you.
Brian Ebo, 17,000 naira. Magdalene Osepo Idemudia, 40,000 naira.
Thank you.
Alex Adelosoye is 5,000 naira.
Thank you.
So that's the contributions from our Zenith bank account. Special mention donations above 50K and over is Gloria Kaba, 100,000. Stella Adejuwon, 100,000. Olale Matthew, 100,000. Idowu Mildred, 100,000.
Thank you.
Soba Sehizwa, 100,000.
Thank you.
And then this is the donations that came in from the UK during my trip. This was what the trips brought in. So is the UK team from Manchester so far have sent £1 million, 3,306 naira 99 kobo.
Wow, thank you.
And they are threatening to send more money.
Threatening.
The UK team from London proper sent 3,638,120.
Thank you.
They said they're also threatening to send more money.
Take it back.
Action.
Miss Barry Ventures, this is a donation we just got from someone tonight for £1 million, 250,000 naira. Action. So, wow, this is good. So we will announce the donors, the latest donors from GoFundMe very soon. So, do you have any questions so far?
Yes, somebody asked what you're going to do about ghost workers in the civil service.
Ghost workers, I think we talked about it even today on AIT, that technology helps with ghost workers. You know, you can do fingerprint technology, retina scans for people to be able to get into their offices. And there are several other technological means through which you can make sure that the person who is getting paid is the person who is working in which ministry. Very easy. In fact, these are technologies that some of them are open software technologies that you can download for free. But you know, the reason we keep ghost workers is because we love ghost workers. We prefer them to real workers. So some people have written in, but let's see if there's anybody who has made a promise to donate £1 million. They say, take it back. No, thank you. Yes. So somebody just say, hola, Your Excellency. Thank you. So this person is talking about this Folarin. He said, I'm talking about the education system for secondary school now. I think religious studies should be taken off the curriculum in order to stop conflicts among children in school. What do you think about this? He said he's going to pledge 30K every month. Thank you, Folarin. That looks like a US number. So this person says, I'm right in Jack on the Market, K2, where I work. This is a place where Shimbajo came 2 weeks ago with his fraudulent trader money scam to buy the heart of people. You know, this is a marketplace and I'll be here until election. I need campaign materials and t-shirt precisely to work for Sowore 2019 inside the market. Clap for that person.
Enlightened Nigerians.
We have to reach out to that person. My name is Opoyemi. I want to ask you a question, sir. When you become president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, what are you going to do with this law of immunity for governor and president? Again, we don't need immunity. And according to our lawyer, Femi Falana, he says there's only immunity against prosecution while you're in office. It doesn't stop investigation. Yeah. So we start to need to apply that. But I'll totally do whatever I can to whittle down the kind of immunity that promotes impunity. Yes.
Question, yes, sir.
Somebody said, is this your WhatsApp number? Yes. But I'm not answering calls right away. Does this belong to Take It Back movement? This is from a 347 number. Yes. Good evening. I paid 10K on the app. Which account is it going to? Which app is that? We have an app out there. Oh, there's an app. Yes. I think that one goes to the party account. Yes. Yeah. So there's a difference between a party account and the personal account, so you know. So keep them coming. We'll read your comments. You said there's a question out
Yes,
there.
sir.
Yeah.
This person, so earlier today, some soldiers clamored that the government are not helping them and Boko Haram are killing so many of them.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Oh, you know, if you watch also AIT today, I said it that before AIT, I said it on a show, and some of these people were actually ridiculing that when I said that we're just sending our soldiers to die. This has been happening for a long time. And you saw that pathetic video today. Not pathetic from the point of view of the soldiers who filmed it, but pathetic for us. That so many of the tanks that they are using that they put out there are tanks that were bought in 1983, you know. So what happened to the money that's been spent now to buy, you know, military hardware equipment? They are using them for contracts, and they're just using them to buy open roof vans that are easy to destroy, that makes our soldiers a target for terrorists. One soldier I spoke with said they can finish off Boko Haram in a month, but the big ass generals out there don't want the war to end. It's big business, so they want this to continue, but it's sad that we're sending our young men and women to die in the hands of these terrorists. It's very sad. It's very sad. Do you have any more questions? Please, we want, before we go tonight, to find one person out of the 400. We're looking for 400 people willing to donate $1 million each. If we can find a person who will make that pledge tonight, not a pledge, at this point, we need the donation, because pledge sometimes can be a little tricky, right? So people can make pledges. We have a lot of people that make pledges that never came through in their pledges. So at this point, we need real support. I think I see some donations already coming through Zenith Bank, and we're going to make those announcements. We're ready for announcement now. Skylift Communication Ends just donated 5,000 naira.
Take it back.
Action.
Okay. I see Olisebuka Damian Obioha just donated 1,200.
Thank you.
See, amazing. So keep the donations coming in, and we will be announcing as we get along. I'm trying to reach our GoFundMe account here. I think we must by now have an update.
Question, sir.
Yes.
What is happening about your visit to the King of Benin? To the Benin King?
We haven't received a response yet. Clearly, allowing the visit to happen, but I'm sure it will happen. We have a calendar already on how we're going about this, and you should check it out. We have to be all out, visiting everybody we can, but mostly visiting our people, Nigerian people, to vote massively. What we saw in Kano today, if you're still in doubt that this is the most powerful political movement that is grounded and capable of entering any part of Nigeria that has massive grassroots support, well, you are then in denial. So let's see here what we have. Oh, somebody was just complimenting my attire.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
People have
true.
been saying you look nice.
Thank you. Are you insinuating that there's a time I don't look nice? Father, forgive you. I want to go to my WhatsApp message.
Denise is coming for GoFundMe.
Okay, so I decided I should wait for the GoFundMe list so that I don't
Question, sir.
have to go through.
Mr. President, when are you coming to Dubai?
Oh, yes, let's address Dubai. So we were almost getting ready to go to Dubai. Dubai was supposed to be next weekend, right? Yeah. But we got an unfortunate email from our Dubai organizers. They said, you know, I don't know if I can read this. Anyway, let me just read some comments before I go back to that. The bottom line is that the organizers in Dubai are saying that they don't have enough money to bring us over. So they are asking us to, you know, see if we can raise funds. And I want to buy tickets and accommodation. That's going to cost us a lot of money. Instead, we prefer that we use that money to buy tickets. I'm sorry, to make t-shirts,
Yes.
posters, and
Flyers.
so those of you who are expecting Zainab.
My Dubai fans.
That's the bad news. So, but if we have enough people who can still join the group on the ground in Dubai, if you're in Dubai and you really want us to come and they have enough funding to bring us over, we will come as soon as possible. It was scheduled for which date? Dubai.
29th.
Yeah, this was supposed to be 29, but we're on the verge of postponing it because we can't afford it. And the organizers on the ground said they can't. I just got approval for my vacation in January. I will be based in Sowore, Taijoko. Can I get some materials too, because I don't have enough money to do all by my own? This is Mentor from Dubai. Wow. Please clap for the person. This person is coming out to us.
Thank you, Mentor.
Yes. I think there's someone here who is trying to donate offices to us as well. Sending pictures of an office that's being renovated, and it looks like they want to donate it to us. He said accommodation arrangement for the Warri campaign for you, Mr. President, already booked and paid to come by Skylift Communication. And that's the Skylift Communication people.
Thank you.
Take it back.
Action.
Someone said, good evening, boss. I just got approval. Okay, that's the vacation person. I'm reading it again. Good evening. I just got up. Okay, why is this coming several times? Okay, this is, it said, I'm Moshood Abiola Swara. As we all know, education is more important. What's your plan to make sure every child in Nigeria have access to education? Mostly Northerners. We're in the North now, and we've seen what lack of education can do to kids. We saw a lot of them today, and I cannot wait to take them off the streets and put them in school. These kids will be the happiest kids ever. They will lift this country up in the future. And the amazing thing is that they're great-looking, politically conscious kids. Yes. It's sad. Good evening, Mr. President. I've been doing my own campaign from the US. My folks at home have not heard anything about you. While chatting with my kid brother, he was telling me he would vote for Fela. That's good. Fela is my friend, so... when I reminded him of the video where you disrupted the town hall meeting because we watched it a couple of years, he honestly said he didn't know you were the person. Presently, his attention has been directed towards you. My father used to be APC chairman in a ward in my local government. Presently, he's quit working for them. He will be a good use if he can make out time to visit the local government. Well, this person did not tell us the local government. He didn't give us your name, but it's a 781 number. If you get the details, we would follow up immediately. Somebody said they love my cap. Sit fine your head. We need materials at UNN Usuka. Nothing is happening here. No posters in the PG hostel. I'm doing my best to sensitize my friends. Send an inbox message to Zainab, but no response. Zainab, you have not been responding to inboxes.
I have.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
She's
I'll
gonna
check
do that.
again.
Yeah.
Get hundreds and thousands of it. I'm sorry.
You are becoming very important. You are becoming VIP. Very important prisoner.
So a quick question here. Are we
Yes.
free to print T-shirts and banners from our hand?
Yes, you are free to print them, and if you need specific
Designs?
designs or specs, definitely. So somebody say here, guys, stop asking him the same question again and again. Let's work more grand campaign for this great movement. Well, people are entitled to ask questions. But thank you, Shegun Lale. Take it back, talking about the economy. We're in so much national debt. What are your strategies to pay all the debts and run the economy good? We have to have a debt moratorium. That's very important. We need to be able to look at which of these debts are legitimate and which ones are not legit, and what we can do about, people have borrowed money that are not spent in the interest of the public here. Let me go quickly to Zenith Bank. It seems like some things came in. So I see Adebayo Emmanuel here with 1,000 naira.
Thank you.
I have Odulat Adekunle Michael, which is 5,000 naira.
Thank you.
Lawrence Jeffrey Osayande, 20,000 naira.
Thank you.
And there's a teller, he didn't say which name, for 10,000 naira. 10,033.
Thank you.
So yeah, people are sending money. Good evening, Mr. President. This is Felix Oladun Joye, main Felix. I am so glad to watch the campaign rally today in Kano. I have been doing my own campaign to do on the phones to people. I'm glad it is yielding fruit. Thank you so much, Felix.
Thank you.
So the Skyly person has been talking to me regularly to your visit to Sowore. He's one of your strong supporters. Yes, it's one of the people who printed posters and sent to us. Wow, this guy printed a lot of posters. Thank you, Skyly. Please give him a round of applause.
Thank you back.
Action.
There is someone here who is who sent me a video saying that Sowore presidency predicted. So apparently there's a video in circulation that has a number of pastors that have repeatedly said this is predicted. You see, not all pastors hate me. There are some of them, some pastors that I know from my days aside. Even if God tells them to go and say it is God, that Sowore boy. Me, I don't want to have anything to do with your prediction. I can't. I can't deliver it. So this is, I think this is caller actually. All right. So, do we have any questions?
Yes. What are you going to do for people in Europe? They really want to know. And when are you coming to Qatar?
Qatar. See, we said that you have to invite us. That's what Dubai has been struggling for a while to do. If you have 200 people, seriously, they can invite us to Qatar and we'll come.
Can people in diaspora vote?
No, they can't. But you can call people at home to vote for your candidate of choice. And in this case, of course, us.
We need drones for our campaign, sir.
I agree. And we have asked people to donate drones to us in the past. We have someone who promised to donate drones. We never got them. But, we're not going to try to shame anyone. Maybe circumstances cropped up and they made it impossible for the person to donate. Do you have any questions on your side? All right. So from GoFundMe, Esther Ashaolu just donated $40 3 minutes ago. Oluwa Funshaw Phillips donated $20.
Thank you.
Wow, Larry has struck again. Larry Mafuiton just donated $300 7 minutes ago.
Thank you.
Ishak Ojibara, $80 44 minutes ago.
Thank you.
So I believe in the Taking Back movement to better Nigeria and Nigerians.
Take you
5
back.
hours ago, Fred Yashere, this is a perpetual donor, $50. Take it back. Joseph Akinufesi donated $10. Said, donated because I think it is high time we take our country back from those thieves in power. Nigerians need to make a statement and you are already spearheading it. Even if the final goal is not achieved, I appreciate the step taken. Once I get the desired job in the country I'm living now, I will make more donations. Keep up the good fight to rid our country of corruption so that we can build a place called home, which should be the envy of all nations. Thank you so much, Joseph.
Thank you.
18 hours ago, Babatunde Atapa donated $200.
Thank you.
And there's Kate Akokia donated $100 21
Thank
hours
you.
ago. E. Komolafe donated $20 1 day ago.
Thank you.
And K. OJ donated $100.
Woo.
Yes, amazing people right there. Let's check our records here to see.
Question, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
What are the student union leaders doing to support you?
They are doing a lot. As you know, we went to Obafemi Awolowo University. We saw the massive support there. Some of the people that came to the rally in Kano today are also students of College of Education around here. So we have people who are coming in from Lagos who will go to BUK. So the students are on our side. There's a document here to open for. Wow, GoFundMe. This list is longer than what I just read. Okay, so, but Freddie Yasera is still the top. I've read it to Akinufesi, Kate Akoke, KOJ, Onimisi, Olujoba donated $100.
Thank you.
Alex Sowore, regular donor, $30.
Thank you.
Edith Bajela Jones, $50.
Thank you.
Promise Adeyemi, $100.
Thank you.
Bolaji Benga, $20.
Thank you.
Peter Opashi, $200.
Thank you.
Malcolm Atona, $100.
Thank you.
Faith Olubode, $50.
Thank you.
Dave Alegbe, regular donor, $20.
Thank you.
Larry Ayorinde, $100. Gabriel Ezekiel, $200. Efetobo Oraka, $20.
Thank
Abdul
you.
Omokanye, $200. Sonny Imwesi, $100. Wahid Ayinde, $100. Olagoke Odujole, $200.
Thank you.
Fred Umbuchioye, $50.
Thank you.
Amos Fagbe Euro, $100.
Thank you.
John Akinwale, $100. Adenike Egbadebo, $100. Adewale Adesimi, $20.
Thank you.
Toby Adetola, $30. Titilayo
Thank you.
Adetola, $30. Samuel Ehil Gire, $25.
Thank you.
Alex Ewere again, $35.
Thank you.
Lade Afolabi, $10. Osaya the Faith, Osake Wonwa, $650.
That's why the name is.
Thank
you
donated
back.
according to the last Lillian Lawa, $200.
Thank you.
Tope Ajayi, $40.
Thank you.
Olawale Abimbola, $50. Akinleye Akintude, $200. Stella Wilkie, $290. And she's a regular donor. Rolly Jackson Taylor, $100.
Thank you.
Dave Alegbe again, $20. Osebuka Damian Obioha, $5. Anthony Enwido Waro, $20. Olarin Bayowa, $20. Fumi Falade, $50. Fed Tobo, regular Oraka, this is a regular donor, $20.
Thank you.
Fuad Anima Shao, $100.
Oh.
Hilda Pesta, $20. Christopher Eromobo, $40. Freddie Ashere, $25, regular donor. Miriam Kuna, $25. Suspect she's also a regular donor. Anthony Ikwi Jr., $200. Don't forget that he also donated from his Naira account as well. We read a while ago. Jason Cropper, $50.
Thank you.
Folashade Guniyi, $60. Ayo Dele Falegon, $100. So these are people, these are the donors since the last time we were on the couch. So it's looking, these are committed people looking good. They're looking good out there. So let me say hello to Tracy Thompson. Tracy Thompson used to work with me in New York, and she's the first donor to the GoFundMe account when we opened this account.
Wow,
Tracy.
thanks, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy.
Take it back.
Action.
That's for Tracy.
Yes. Let's go to, oh yes, some money has come in Zenith Bank.
Whoa, people are hot tonight. Campaign has started, guys.
Yes.
We need money more than ever.
Yes. There is Olasode Oluyomi Olayiwola here, who just made a donation of 10,000 naira.
Woo! Thank you.
My great friend for Wokwe Michael donated 10,000 naira just now.
Thank you.
He's made donations several times. Ogiriye McJerry just donated 5,000 naira.
Thank you.
So we'll be announcing as we go along. Let's go to WhatsApp messaging here to see if anybody has made a promise and fulfilled a promise to donate our first 1 million. We need the first person to donate $1 million naira to this campaign.
Bam.
Yes, first person. So you want to be that first person to donate 1 million naira to the campaign, and we need 400 people like that. You mean we can't find 400 Nigerians to feel the way we feel? What's holding them? Yeah,
over 600 people yesterday watching live. You saw how amazing Lagos rally was. You saw how amazing Kano rally was. I mean, if this is not enough to convince you that we are here to stay, we are here to take the country back, I don't know what is. So please, please, please donate, because we need everything that we can get. Money, stickers, posters, flyers, offices, drones. I mean, so we get the perfect aerial view. We couldn't get the buses and NAPEB today because they were so far at the back.
Yeah, so it's very important when we rounded. This is important to explain. When by the time we rounded off the rally in Kano to the place we went to, we still had several of our people stuck in traffic.
Outside,
or people were just on their own, just publicizing. Amazing. Shubaba Madekunle, this Adekunle Shmel, here in Dubai have applied for level because of the election. Once it's approved, all the way to Lagos. So I get first Akigando will be shut down for you. Whoa. Thank you, Adekunle. Looking forward to that. Please, your state is in need of your posters, materials, billboards, financial support because we would deliver. Thank you. This is Moshood Abiola Sowore.
Thank you.
So when will the other parties come together? That's the only way we can win these fools. Yes. So can I have your campaign in Ekpoma? When will you visit Edo State? We're coming.
Yes, we're coming. We're coming everywhere.
So well done, Mr. President, for your relentless effort in delivering the country from the hands of bad leaders. Thank you. It's a personal messages it should be delivered. When, sir? Call me after this or send a message. We just have some of our people arriving from Lagos. Welcome, people.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. All right, so.
Question, sir.
Yes,
what's your plan for people with disability?
Oh, we've answered.
Yes, we've answered, but this person.
So part of it is to make public facilities accessible to people with disabilities or special population, as we call them. We said we'll make 50,000 naira grants, so not grants, but support to persons with disabilities, institutionalized support every quarter, so that they can have something to, most upon after we verify their status, of course. Yes. And that for every employment at the federal level, it must be advertised. For every 10 employments, 2 must go to persons that have disabilities.
So what somebody from Instagram just asked, what are these money used for?
Money is here used for printing posters, travels. We rent buses. We use them to pay our staff. We do actually have campaign staff, right?
Yes.
It's about almost 10 of them now. So all these guys are paid from the monies, and we also sometimes pay for food when we're traveling with a lot of people. We make t-shirts, hats, flyers, stickers. So stickers. That's what the monies are meant for. And of course, we use them to, in some cases, help other local chapters of our campaign, or parties even. So we make sometimes donations to parties. Like we made some donations from this monies to even our convention when it was happening.
Yes. So guys, if you know that, for Nigerian mentality sake, you don't trust us with your money, please donate stickers, donate your cars, donate offices, donate flyers, donate drones. These are things that we need to
you can spend money yourself,
exactly happen.
And you can make these things yourself in case you feel concerned. But what they're also asking for is for us to start producing accounts on a regular basis. So guys, let's keep the donation coming. 10060238171. 10060238171. Omoyele Sowore Presidential Campaign, Zenith Bank. For GoFundMe, it's www.gofundme/Sowore2019. www.gofundme/Sowore2019. So keep the donation coming, So this is Ayano Chigozie. Good evening to you, Digital President. Please help us tell those that are in charge of campaign materials to do as much as they can to make available, because we in the Ojo taking back us in serious need of them. Ojo. Ojo, you're hearing. I see something coming now from Zenny Bank. Let's go there. That's this Joe from Germany. I don't. That was written in German. Okay, this is Ojo people. They want materials.
We get to you, please.
We will get to you soon. So Nwogu Obiora, wow. Obi Nwogu just donated 100,000 naira.
Take it back. AAC.
Take it back.
Let's do
Thank you,
Kano
Obi.
style. Nigeria. Ah, you people were sleeping. They said Sowore.
Nigeria.
Sowore.
Yeah, wow.
Right,
Mogode Sosei Kano. Mutare Kano. Dala Mogode Sosei. So thank you, Obi. Obi is a great friend. He's been supportive all this from the beginning. So he's doing it again. Somebody just sent 10,000 naira 620 through what they call ISW Q Teller. It doesn't give a name. Please give us the name of who you are. You can send a WhatsApp message to 0818-823-7529. You know, thank you, Obi. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go back to. If you have questions, please keep them coming.
I want to know when you're coming to Ulomi and Port Harcourt.
Yes. What is Port Harcourt? And how are we doing on Instagram?
On Instagram, we have 33, yeah.
That's good.
But
We have 60.
At the point,
fluctuating.
yeah. What's happening to how many people do we have here? Are we consistent here?
528.
Wow, 528 people watching, and we only need 400 people to give us 1 million. Are you saying there's no millionaire watching? There's nobody with $1 million naira watching us from the 528. But thank you. Keep sharing, share. We're in Kano tonight, man. Beautiful Kano. I wish I could show you guys how nice it is out there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's Kano.
But they saw it themselves.
They saw
the
Kano.
road.
Kano is a nice place.
Yes.
You just some of these Nigerian cities, they just need great leadership. You know, and when we're driving through Kano today, it reminded me of Accra, Ghana.
Yeah.
A lot of neighborhoods are similar,
Yes.
but Kano is the rusty version of Accra, Ghana. Right? You guys went to Accra with us.
Yes, we did.
Beautiful. And I heard that Tubaba
Yes.
was making fun of Nigeria from Ghana.
Yeah, that's very
If Ghana becomes a place that you go to and you're like saying, "Oh my God, my country is bad," then.
I mean.
But these stars, these same, musicians and stars and social media influencers, they see what is good. They see a great candidate. They don't support. They are going to end up performing for the same people who destroyed Nigeria.
Because money.
They are going to end up endorsing them because of money. But we must give a big shout out to a guy named Tunde Ednut.
Yes. Thank you, Tunde Ednut.
Can you guys clap for him? Can you also clap for Africa China, who was part of Africa China?
Yes, Africa China.
And we must give it to our friend also, Sheil Kuti.
Thank you.
And also the Nigeria Jaga Jaga crew now.
Idris Abdulkarim.
These are our friends. They have come out of the shell to support us.
Yes.
The others are still supporting our oppressors. I'm sorry I'm dressed like the oppressors today, but I don't intend to oppress you guys. This one is not too expensive, right? How much did they make it? Like 30,000 naira. But the problem is that it doesn't have pockets. If you're a governor, you design pockets inside, customized so that you keep dollars inside, Anyways.
Thank God there are no pockets.
I'm using this. It's helping me to stave off cold. But it's nice.
Yeah.
This is pretty nice. And people say they love my hat.
It looks
Fantastic.
awesome.
Now go there. Mugode Mutane Kano once again. Thank you. So let's go back to our handheld device.
Port Harcourt is December 18th.
December 18th, Port Harcourt.
Coming powerful.
Yes. I have seen, wow. We have to go to the World Bank.
Oh, wow.
Yes. That's good. I see something coming from Zenny Bank just now. Yes.
I hope it's very good.
Oh, yes.
I hope it's very good.
This is Hassan Adeleke Ismail, 50,000 naira.
Thank you, Hassan.
Take it back.
Salama Chimechi Osuji Allah has struck again.
Okay.
She just donated, you guys be clapping. She just donated 100,000 naira. Salama, you know our
Thank
friends
you,
Salama,
yes.
from Australia. Yeah.
Thank you, Salama.
Please, Salama, don't get upset one more time tonight. Because if she gets upset, she just keeps donating. Well, thank you. Awoyemi Abayomi just donated 10,000 naira.
Woo! Thank you. Take it back.
Take it back. So Salama sent this by way of word remit. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
a quick question.
yes, go ahead.
What is your plan for the aviation sector?
Aviation sector. You are talking about Nigeria Air. And in the Nigerian, the aviation sector is rotten. But my plan is big for the aviation sector. I want to turn Nigeria into an aviation hub for the entire West African region.
Take
The
it
same
back.
way Turkey is, the same way Dubai is, so that anybody going anywhere in Africa will come to Nigeria first and move from there to several. That's the way to go. I don't want to make all these small promises that I will provide lighting on the runway, all this very pedestrian. Nigeria should be the giant of Africa it is. What that means is that if you go into Africa, your first stopover should be Nigeria. You're coming from Japan, you're coming from Dubai, you're coming from the United Arab Emirates, South Africa, Kenya, coming from America. You come to Nigeria first and you go from there to elsewhere. Whether you're going to West Africa, you go to South America, everywhere you want to go to.
That go fund me, sir.
So I hope it's not. I wish it was GoFundMe. It's not GoFundMe.
Oh.
If GoFundMe was going off like that, yes.
Guys, donate. So
Bukola
to Nigeria.
very great supporter of the UK. She has some messages for us. She said, "Hi, Mr. President. Thanks for holding on tight to yours and our collective dream of a new Nigeria. I know the love for Nigeria has consumed you more than any other. God will make all your efforts worthwhile. Permit me to say I'm still fully in support of you and a big fan. Take care of yourself. I know taking it easy is not your diary. God is your strength. Have a pleasant night." Thank you, Bukola Aziz.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's very nice of them. So somebody's saying, yeah, this is Jeffrey Osayande. He made a contribution today, and he's also a great supporter. His name is Jeff Osayande. Jeff, we've seen your contribution. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Jeff.
So we're still looking for that one person who can give us $1 million tonight.
I know I have $1 million on this page.
Yeah. If you cannot do it because of me, maybe you can do it because of Zena.
Do it for Nigeria.
Nigeria, yeah.
Sow a seed and
So Larry Bakari said, I just donated my monthly through GoFundMe. Wow. So we'll have to check GoFundMe soon. Thank you, Larry.
Thank you.
Clap for him now. These are people who make monthly commitments.
Yes.
So we're at 10:35 p.m., right? So, and a lot of people are still watching. How many people do we have on
526.
526? Share, please share. Let's do the
Keep
sharing
sharing.
competition again. Please, I'm watching a live video now from the UK. Please, could you ask the NAP to upload Kano campaign video?
Okay.
Yes, they're working on it.
We will.
We're working on it. It will get up soon. President, good evening and congratulations ahead. I just paid 5,000 naira to Zenith Bank. This is Mac Jerry by name. Mac Jerry, thank you so much. So I'm calling you from Germany, Hanover City. Yeah, I said, can I call? Not now. We'll talk after the show. Mr. President, try to look at this. Drone is okay. I extend it. So somebody wants to send a drone. Fantastic.
Please,
Yes.
thank you.
He said he wants to send a drone. It's a Akim Europe drone. Yes, please feel free to send it. We will take any drone from anywhere that can fly.
Yes.
Yes, that's the idea, is to have enough drones out there monitoring these guys during the election. Even for the campaigns, we can use drones.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
People would have seen how much
So,
we had today.
This point is not enough to complain about soldiers dying. We have to also observe a minute silence for our soldiers who died. Is it yesterday? Or was it last week, Sunday? Was the place at Makete? Yes. Yeah? In Borno State. 200 of them. So we have to observe a minute silence in honor of the soldiers, our fallen heroes. May their souls continue to pursue the oppressors and the looters of our Commonwealth who sent them to their untimely death. Yes, so we are with you. If you're a family of a fallen soldier, we are with you. We know how you feel. And this is why we need to change the leadership of this country so that we don't send our young men and women to untimely deaths like this. I mean, it's unbelievable how leaders of our country treat the citizens. It's absolute hatred.
How can you sleep at night?
Said, good evening, Baba. Strength is what I'm praying for. Adeyemo Razak, I gave you my complimentary card at Intentional Airport yesterday during the rally. He said, I'm Ifako, Ijayi coordinator. Yes, Adeyemo, thank you so much. Thank you. It's good to see you. And we'll be in touch as soon as we come back to Lagos. So he said, the person who wants to send us the drone, his name is Akimu Yigbe Mayokun John from Germany. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much.
Hearing from you. Mr. President, I can thank you enough for coming out for this struggle. You already in that seat. Bulgaria and Atiku should retire. What impact did he contribute when he was vice president? Now he wants to rule. No way. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Somebody is saying hi from Dubai, but it's still typing. Oh, so we got another donation from Zenith Bank. This came from Don Laziko Global Limited, and it's for 10,000 naira.
Thank you.
Salama just wrote, she said, Francisca Ode of FB Live needs a Nigerian address to deliver the drone. So another person needs a Nigerian address to deliver the drone.
To you.
And the good news is that the VP is here. VP, you are welcome to the couch.
Wow.
People have been waiting for you, but
oh my goodness.
It's your turn now to come and greet Mutane Kano.
What is
Gaskiani. So we've been doing fundraiser.
Yes,
and I'm telling you that people have been very supportive. Tonight,
excellent.
We've seen some very impressive donations.
You complain so much about the Bapariga.
No, it's true, because I'm not used to it. This is what our oppressors always wear. So it makes me feel awkward,
And then,
but at the same time,
you like it because it lacks the pockets.
Yes. Yeah. Because it doesn't have the dollarized pockets. That one will make me feel a little awkward, because people might think that I have dollars inside the. Yeah. Today we did something interesting. When we were passing the front of the office of the governor,
the
government house. I went into my wallet hoping that I can find a dollar. I wanted to throw the dollar there. Yeah. But I heard the guy likes dollars. Yes. But there was nothing.
There was none.
So we started singing bad dollar.
Bad dollar. Everybody was doing.
But people were happy.
Yeah.
So welcome.
But you could see how generous people were. Yeah. Actually, people had to forget many things they were doing. Yes. Some in places of
worship,
marketplaces.
What we found very interesting in Kano today were those people who were praying. They were calling for prayers.
Yes.
But the people came out to greet us before they went back to pray.
To pray, yes.
And you know that when they go back, they're going to pray.
Yeah.
So that
and the marketplaces.
Yes.
Some
it was amazing.
Abandon their
wealth,
their wealth, and then come and
And all the kids are lying the streets.
Yes, and those days actually people shout Bamai, but believe me, this time around.
There was something they were saying. There was something they were saying. Kowa.
I translated it, isn't it?
No, say it again.
Kowayabi.
Kowayabi.
Yes.
What's the meaning of that?
Kowayabi, it's like we are all in it. We are all in support. Everyone.
Wow.
Some people are saying Al-Kawarini. And you know what Al-Kawarini means? No. It's a promise that we are going to vote for AAC.
Wow.
Yes.
Kowayabi.
Kowayabi.
Yeah, they just said, they kept saying Kowayabi. I thought it was my new nickname.
Oh my goodness.
Kowayabi.
Yeah.
Oh man, Mugo Kano.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was impressive.
And this is a very important city for business.
Yes.
I've shown you some of the textile, places where it used to be warehouses for textile materials, but no more.
Yeah.
Because we don't grow cottons anymore. And then when I was at Bayero University, Kano, when you wake up in the morning trying to go across, you hardly find a bus or a taxi, because it has to move all the factory workers from Sharata to Bampai and so on.
Sorry, it's because as we are raising money, today we've reached the level where we're asking anybody that has ₦1 million. We're looking for 400 people who can donate ₦1 million.
₦1 million. Yeah.
So one suggestion some of the people who are watching us just said is that they may not have ₦1 million, but they want to bond with their friends.
Yes.
To contribute to ₦1 million. So please, that's a fantastic idea. If you don't have ₦1 million and you want to bond with your friends, you can call a meeting of you and your friends anywhere in the world in Nigeria, and 10 of you can donate ₦1 million and send it to the account. You just send us your names by WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp address is 0818-823-7529. And if there's anybody who know that in a week's time they can do that, call your friends as we're speaking, and you can make the pledge now so that we can be writing it down. We can be writing it down that you and 10 of your friends or 20 of your friends or your street or your church or your town association want to make that donation. We just need them in 400 places, or husband and wife. Families, so if it's one person cannot do it, it's not a problem. And this doesn't stop you from donating the usual amount of money you can afford. That's a good idea. Whoever suggested that.
The family I spoke with, the Australian couple.
Yes.
After our discussions, they said, we've just made an order of 2,000 Australian dollars for posters in China and so on.
The Australian groups, after making a donation to us, still went back and they're making they've ordered for posters in China. So those are some of you who are somebody just invited us to come to Belgium tonight too. But we need at least 200 people. But if we can't come, the money that you're supposed to use to bring us to buy airplane tickets, accommodation. I know you like to see us. You can also use it.
I'll call Belgium in its Arabic name, Belgique.
Belgique.
Yes.
So you can send the money. You can use it to print posters for us.
And then they speak a little French. About the Finnish we don't speak, so we'll say merci.
Wow.
Yeah.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
I'm fascinated by it because you had me talking shukran, which is an Arabic way of saying thank you.
Wow.
If there were to be Portuguese, we'll say obrigado.
Obrigado, yes. That one I know when I went to Brazil. Obrigado, everybody said obrigado.
Yeah, and I love to say the gracias, the Spanish way they say.
Yeah, wow. This man is loaded.
No, sure. I'm actually fascinated with languages, actually.
Yes.
And the Mungo, the Oshe, all this is fantastic.
Oshe is Yoruba, Mungo de.
Mungo de in the house.
What's the Igbo name for thank you?
Dalu.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, the Fulani is actually, they say Mieti.
Mieti.
That's why they have
Mieti Allah.
And we are going to actually meet because we have met a timetable to meet Ario Consultative Forum, some women groups in northern Nigeria. And then the Fulanis, they have one Mieti Allah, and then they have Mieti Allah Kautin Hori.
Wow.
Which is another, I also love the Fulani language. I have lots of them in my village.
That's the same thing as Fufude?
Fufude, yes. When you go to school, that's what they study, but Fulani is the tribe and everything. So
thank you.
Really is good. Kano is really a success.
Yes.
Yeah. You can see all the love people are showing.
And a lot of people are asking
waving.
us that they can't wait to see me debate Buhari and Atiku.
Wow.
I said, you want to kill these people, finally.
Well, then they have to assemble a big ambulance, actually.
Yes. Marabu.
Yeah. So that they don't have some cardiac thing event and so yes.
That's the doctor speaking.
Yeah,
so
of course.
A cardiac situation.
Yeah,
cardiac arrest.
Yesterday I was with the ophthalmologist. These are the eye doctors.
Yes.
I went to have my eyes checked.
Wow.
Yes, because I read in one book that when you are seeking for power, sometimes it dulls your sensation.
Wow.
Yeah, because you'll be numb. And then I say, and when they did, the result was very good. I say, okay, alhamdulillah, it's fine.
Wow.
Then tomorrow when you meet up with the doctors, you know, they would like to know what sort of species of human being you are. I've already introduced you to them that you are not only a Homo sapien, but you are a Homo intellectucus.
Wow, which one is that?
Take it back.
Yeah.
Homo internet.
Yeah. And then, you know, sometimes I wonder actually, from Australia, 4 venues there, to Nigeria, then back to the UK, and then America. Well, this is, I understand if you had to calculate your mile now, even in America, during their campaigns, their president hardly go through all the states.
Yes, no,
But
they
you are
can't.
even visiting continents now.
But you
Not
know
only
this thing I was saying when somebody saw me and said, "Oh, I want you to be campaigning like Obama," you know, and I said, "Obama cannot do Kano to Kaduna Road. By the time we finish, you will be in hospital for 2 weeks. That Obama that I see, Obama is butter now.
Yes.
It will melt. Or like let Obama go from Yola to Jalingo
believe
and
me,
come back.
yes.
Oh.
It's a very tough act, actually.
Michelle Obama will not recognize him. It's very tough. We are in a different situation here. That's why even the billionaires with all their private jets, they cannot campaign the way we are campaigning.
Yes.
They don't have the capability to do. They don't have the energy. They don't have the stamina.
Yeah, you know, when
They
I was
don't
a
have
resident doctor, the last time I talked to my dad, my late father, I said, I'm going to Lagos. He said, how? I said, I'm going to take a bus tomorrow in the morning. And then in the evening, I was already there.
Yes.
Then I rang him back. I said, why are you? I said, I'm in Lagos already. He said, what? You know, with old age, you know, from ringing to Kano just for hospital.
Yeah.
1 hour he will be tired.
Wow.
Is that what age does to you, actually? So,
I mean, look at what, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at what we've done in the last 3 days.
yes.
I came from New York.
Yeah.
You know, I made it to Lagos yesterday. After I rallied in Lagos,
Yeah.
I came to Abuja.
Yeah.
That
just
same night.
A venue telling people that you become when they entered their parlors and they saw you on telly.
Yeah.
I said, but Rabi, how come you say he arrived in Lagos but he's now in Abuja? I said, wow.
And then we did an interview in Abuja just
Yes.
when a TV show.
TV show.
And I got on a plane from Abuja to
Yeah,
Kano.
Kano.
In Kano, we've done a
In fact,
rally.
I'd already
And now we're
packed
doing
some
a,
water inside that car thinking that you'd be thirsty. But we did it without drinking.
No, I did drink water at the point, and my lips were dry at the point. I used lip gloss.
Because they said the weather.
The weather's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Well,
didn't check
Kano's
it,
weather is the best right now.
Believe me.
Yeah,
it's not cold, not hot. It's something in the middle.
It's not. It's dry weather.
It's going to be very dusty in December.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we
Yeah.
are ready for it.
Yes, and that's when we will go out and you
Is
see the cameras.
Baba them that I have to worry about? The Baba of PDP and
Yes,
APC.
and yeah, they have old men there. You call them gerontocracy, right?
Gerontocrats.
Gerontocrats, yeah.
What they practice is gerontocracy.
Gerontocracy.
You have a question?
Yes, sir. David Onyido says, I am an IPOB. Can I donate to since we are labeled terrorists?
Serious question.
That you're labeled terrorist doesn't mean that you're a terrorist. You know,
Yeah.
the people who are terrorists are people who are terrorizing Nigerians with hunger, poverty, and oppression this, oppression that. They're the ones who are terrorists. Not the fact that you are, you know, you are preaching something you believe in. You're using free speech and doing it peacefully means that you are not a terrorist. They use that to scare people from doing what they need to do. So,
And when we were going, let me add this, when we were going through Kano today, we saw Nigeria.
yeah.
You understand? All
We
over.
saw people
Men,
in
women, Sabongari
Sabongari.
market, all the Igbo traders were out.
We saw Yoruba. So a group of Yoruba people following us,
the northern
and then
part
the
of Nigeria.
majority of people who were so excited about us today were people from Core North.
Core North.
Those neighborhoods in Kano.
And people always.
And poor people too.
Oh yeah, lovely. And women, you saw people actually with Cheribi, we call it in Hausa. You understand? Just like the rosary.
Somebody is asking, say, how did your VP get the nickname Bonacera?
Wow.
What does it mean? I've been looking for you to explain it online. Okay.
Online, I would do that, actually. I'm sure people will know this famous...
Bonacera, yes.
author. And he spells it the best way possible. I like it. Mario Puzo, who wrote The Godfather and some other books. There's a fictional character in the book called Amerigo Bonacera, which is an Italian name, and some Italians actually use the word Bonacera to exchange pleasantries. Like it's a way of saying hi or how are you?
Bonacera.
Yeah, Bonacera. Yeah. So, and when my friends started to call me that, I didn't like it at the beginning. You know, I was fighting all of them. They said, but it's still so now nearly a quarter of a century. The name has been with me. In fact, it had eclipsed my real name. So I'm more famous with it, and people call me. And you know, if to our football, I would have loved to be called Garincha, you know. Actually.
Wow.
The famous Brazilian footballer who was even better than Pele.
Wow.
Because some people think it's actually maybe footballing name, but it's not. It's actually about literature.
What's the name of the footballer who introduced bicycle kick? You still remember?
Yeah, this is a good quiz for me.
I have the answer. Do you want to call a friend?
No, you don't have to.
Oh, we're going to ask the crowd here.
Or 50-50.
Okay, or 50-50. Let me see if I have money. I can.
Don't bring dollar actually.
No, I don't
in Kano. Or else, of course, we are online. Bring more cameras actually, so that they record us to see what we are transacting.
I want you to. That's a quiz for you. Since you like football.
In fact, I have an encyclopedic excellence when it comes to discussing football.
Wow.
And
So
football.
who is the person of after whom the bicycle kick is named from Brazil?
From Brazil?
Yes.
I give him a sport.
Check with the people there. Whomever gets it, don't read it yet. Whomever gets to get a T-shirt if you're in Nigeria.
Yes, but could you give me some options?
No.
No, you already gave me.
If I give you the options, you will remember. You remember.
I will.
Yes.
Definitely. Because I have some in mind now, but I don't.
Okay, try the ones you know. It's
So guys, who's going to win a T-shirt?
I would start. I would say Revelino.
No.
And wouldn't be Eda.
No, it's a name that starts with
Z?
Yes.
Zico then?
No.
Jazino?
No.
Oh my goodness.
You have one more option.
One more is not Jazino?
No.
But it wouldn't be Zagalo either.
Zagalo!
Somebody actually answered.
All right,
How come
first? Zagalo.
Zagalo, actually.
Yes.
Recently I saw a quiz somebody put there.
Yeah.
Zagalo, Didier Deschamps, and
I did
Franz
call
Beckenbauer.
Akindeji.
Where's the base? Tell him.
I did call Akindeji. Where are you?
If you are based in Lagos, in Nigeria, we'll send you a
Yeah, so it's Mario Zagalo. And
Mario Zagallo
is still alive.
Yeah.
He was even with the footballers during the World Cup.
Yes.
At their camp in Brazil, in Rio. And he achieved so much.
Yeah.
Because as a player, he won the World Cup.
Wow.
And he also won the World Cup in 1994 as a coach.
You see, now you know full soccer. Yeah.
No, I know full soccer, by the way. Brazil is my team.
Soccer,
yeah, sadly, I missed this
Zagallo,
one.
yes.
Mario Zagallo, yeah. But those ones I mentioned too were very fantastic. I wanted to call the Socrates.
Yeah,
And that's something I like about philosophy.
Yeah.
There was time Greece played Brazil.
Yes.
And Brazil trashed them 3-0. Well, they said the only thing common in between this country is the name Socrates. That Brazil produced a footballer in the name of Socrates, and then Greece produced a philosopher in the name of what? Socrates as well. So football is interesting. Anyway,
Adekola is from Ile-Ife.
Ile-Ife?
Yes.
Okay.
So it will be delivered to you. Just send your address to us.
Yeah.
We'll deliver it to you. That's amazing. We'll be doing some of these quizzes. Maybe I
yes. But
do you have any questions for me? Don't ask soccer because
I should ask more journalistic questions, but as we go on, I'll ask you a very interesting question. No, I will ask a very, because yesterday I was speaking with the doctors. I say he has a lot of journalistic qualities and journalistic skills. So please, all the last 12 years of Sahara reporters have been asking people, including pesky questions, trying to keep people in power, accountable. Because I know in democracy, apart from rule of law, we need this democratic process where people, come in and out, we can vote people out and so on, using our ballots, and then the rule of law. So one thing missing in our democracy is that accountability bit. That's why we rely on our journalists actually to do that for us.
To do that for us.
So tomorrow, by grace of God, when we meet the doctors, then I will now give them the opportunity to quiz journalists. Yes.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I have something to mention. The governor of Kaduna, Nasir El-Rufai, has been accused of detaining a guy for posting something on Facebook. Nasir El-Rufai is known to be someone who posted everything he could during his time as an opposition member on Facebook. But he was arrested once and we all fought for him. But since he became governor, he has become very intolerant of people. Remember what he did to Audu Makori? He had got him arrested.
Last time I saw something that really intrigued me actually. He said he was going to censor how people preach in the state and so on and so forth. And then he quoted a verse, I think, of the Holy Quran. And then the people asked, "Oh, are you too qualified now to teach or to preach?"
So El-Rufai, Mr. El-Rufai, Governor El-Rufai, if you're watching us, release Mr. Onibiyo.
Yeah,
that's the guy. That's the name of the guy who El-Rufai reportedly put in prison, in detention for saying something that he didn't like. It's a shame that El-Rufai is doing this.
So talking about sport in this country, actually, it's been a long while when Nigeria actually
did well,
laureate and so on in sports.
Yes,
and it's because I think the sport ministry and that country we missed our. Look at China now. Each time there is Olympics, they now use their population to train athletes to come and make their country proud. United States always does that.
I mean, United States don't even used to play soccer. Now soccer is mostly for females, but they've come along.
They have a beautiful league now. Some of the retirees in Europe, they go there and practice their football. In Brazil, I think football, now I want to call it, not your American.
We call it soccer in the US.
Yes, so it's not only a sport. They say it's a religion.
Yes.
So the IPOB person said you should give him the phone name and address so he can send his little via Western Union.
Serious business.
Western Union. Let's just tell him to. Western Union can send directly to a bank account. I think I'm aware of that.
So you just sent to our Zenith bank account is pinned on this broadcast. Yeah. Thank you, David.
I was telling the crowd about the hand of our party. Actually, is trying to embrace everybody. That's what we are, up to, and that's what we stand to defend. The inclusivism, every creed, every understanding. Let's come so that we make this country great. I just came from an Indian restaurant
tonight.
I was telling
you guys have an Indian restaurant in Kano.
There are. Actually, Indians have been able to export this soft power that they don't have to kill a country with any bullet or grenade. But they have, food, they have Bollywood to sell, well choreographed dance. That's the soft power we talk about.
Yes.
In this country, we have a bit of that we have not been.
We have not used at all.
When I give Yoruba's kilishi, they marvel at it.
Yeah.
My mother's best food is pounded yam.
Wow.
When you ask some
that's
people
my
from
best food too.
The northeast, they will tell you margi special, which is food and some you know, funny things and very interesting. And then
Problem with us.
absolutely, absolutely.
It's you guys who claim to be upright who are deceitful and deceptive.
Yeah.
That you are the ones confusing Nigerians.
And fake and so on. I keep telling people, one of the things I see as corruption in my sense is when you see Buhari leave for foreign trips. You see all the ministers and the cabinet coming on red carpet. I say, well, that's Hollywood movie. To me, yes, maybe it's one of these film festivals, Cannes Festival. I think he should tell the ministers and the governors, we are not Scandinavia. We have a lot of problems. Those countries can party a little bit. Well, yeah, there was time I was in Denmark. I see their people celebrate their politicians because they're not corrupt. They don't.
But there are some people too who are dealing with their politicians. There's a video that's been circulating for almost a year now. I think it's a country somewhere in one of those old Soviet republics where they threw a politician inside the garbage bin. They physically carried it.
But here there are so many issues, so many problems. You know, people are hungry. We have the highest number of out-of-school children in the world.
Yeah.
And then yet our politicians are there, always on the red carpet partying.
I think Buhari went to Dapchi and they had a red carpet laid for him when he went to see parents of the kidnapped girls. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Everybody should go back to work and work harder for this country rather than party. We don't have time to waste.
No time for parties.
Absolutely.
And we can always party along, you know. Just buy an earpiece, plug it in.
Yeah.
Listen to the video, you know, listen to Olamide.
And Nigeria has a lot of musicians actually.
Faz, and listen to, you know, Shehu Kuti, Fela Kuti, Bob Marley, Mariah Josh.
Yes.
Who is a popular person up here in the north, like young upcoming artists?
Well, now you could say for commercial purposes, actually, the Kannywood movie industry. Actually,
there's Adamu Zango.
Yes.
Zango. Many
Jamila
people actually.
Jamila.
Isn't Jamila Jamil the controversial?
The woman.
No, they have this. Fatini Jara. She's interesting also. Yeah, because they do some jingles, they do some good things, you know. But the olden day house of, you know, music industries now, it's almost been let down to almost rest now, actually. We don't have those. And that's what we
the kind of leadership we have in some parts of Nigeria don't even promote creativity.
We don't.
Promote creativity.
And believe me, they have a lot to contribute.
Yeah.
Because they improved the Hausa language in itself, actually. It's one of the richest languages in Africa because of all those music. You know, language dies when there are no literature, when there are no music, when there are no creativity and art in it. And I feel for us that one day we'll work up actually that the language, you know.
Do you have a question for us?
It's more like a suggestion, but in the form of a question. Can you please do a minute video with your 10 policies?
We actually have started
doing that. Yesterday, you know, that was a beautiful jingle.
Yeah.
That was created, was all over our radio FMs in Kano. Actually.
Wow.
Yeah, in fact, one day.
We have a jingle that we made from Joss. Have you sent it out to go? I think that's what the one you listen to. Is that the one they listen to here?
It's because I'm out of played it.
Is it the one from Opara?
You know the one in. When you mention Benin Empire, such a very great history now, it's not been, you know, preserved.
Or taught anymore.
And you see that the Westerners love to come to Benin actually and see for themselves. When you go to Liverpool, you know, there is a whole museum for slavery, they call it, and then they keep telling the stories of how they came to West Africa. and actually take slaves and so on and so forth. So we should have such things, and there are great people in this country that are not celebrated. So and not because they have not done great things, but because the politicians now love to be, the news to be about them, which is about what stealing.
Yes,
it's about serious.
No, they like the news to be about them to paint them rosy.
Yeah.
When the news about them is not something they like, then they see journalists as enemies. Anyways, what time is it? Is it now? Is
Past 12.
Yes.
Typically,
what time?
is past 11.
Yes. So when do we stop? I think maybe we can do it for the next 10 minutes. How's that? Next 10 minutes.
And then I want to really use this 10 minutes and thank the people of Kano.
People of Kano. Please go ahead and give it to them.
Kano muna kare muku godiya. Mun ga irin wato taron dango da aka yi mana. Mun ga yadda aka haɗe.
Speak up a little bit so that those of us who understand Hausa.
Yes, haka party din mu take nuna ita ce party da take da alamu na hannu biyu wanda na sha faɗa wannan hannu biyu yana nuna mana irin wato kudirinmu na mun kowa a cikin jam'iyyarmu. Hannu biyu ne yana nufin hannun da muke daga kullum muna yin addu'a, shine hannu biyu da mutane suke amfani da shi sai sana'a, sana'o'in hannu dama ake ce musu
kowa da kowa,
su mai gyaran rediyo ne, su mai dafa abinci ne a bakin titi, su irin mu almajirai ne masu yin rubutu. Duk wannan hannu biyun abin da suke nuna yake ne. Saboda tun daga airport abin da ya zagaya ya je haffa da mai martaba sarki, ya taho ya zo su kasuwar Sabon Gari, ya taho su kantin Kwari, har kuma muka shigo na GRA, har gidan gwamnati, har filin da muka je muka yi taro. Mutane ne suna ta daga mana hannu, suna ta godiya, suna ta san barka. Saboda kan ke sun amfani da wannan ce musu Allah ya bar zumunci, Allah shi taimake mu, kuma sosai muna neman ƙuri'unku ranar 16 ga watan Fabrairu na shekara mai kamawa. Muna son ku zaɓe mu a jam'iyyar mu ta African Action Congress da ake kira ACAC, wacce take da alamun hannu kamar haka. So muna muku godiya kwarai da gaske.
Yawa mutane Kano, Allah rufe ashiri, Allah ayi maka baku. Bugode sosai.
Yes, you said good thing.
Yes.
Allah ya rufa mana asiri. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kano. Thank you, Nigerians. Thank you, all our friends all over the world. Those of you watching from Australia, supporting from Australia, those of you in Chicago,
those in Europe,
those of you in London tonight, in Manchester, in Germany, particularly our friends in Bremen that we couldn't get to, Sweden, we couldn't get to you, painfully.
The Belgic people.
Belgic people, our friends in Dubai, our friends right there. In South Africa, by the way, our South African coordinator, Doris Ikeri, Sowore lost her mom.
Oh my goodness. I remember meeting her.
Yeah, it's amazing. We're sending our condolences to you and your family, and we urge you to stay strong. And those of you out there whose birthday it is today, we wish you a happy birthday. We're looking forward to more of your support. As you know, when you see us traveling abroad, you say, come home. We're home now. This is home. Not only are we home, we're home, which is Kano. So many people have said that, you can only go to Lagos, you can't go to Kano.
No.
We're here in Kano. Well received. Our people are very supportive. And tomorrow we'll be heading out to Jigawa. And we're planning to go to Zamfara. We plan to go to Sokoto on the trip. Katsina, yes. Dara, yes. We are going to touch every nook and cranny of the northwestern part of Nigeria in this trip. After that, we head to the southeast. We plan to have at least 100 engagements with 100 cities, towns, and villages between now and election. We're going to do it like nobody has ever done campaigning before. We need your support. We need your donations, contributions through GoFundMe, through Zenith Bank. We're doing this transparently because we don't have godfathers or godmothers. We only have our integrity, our zeal, our commitment, and Nigerians are supporting us. We love you guys, to bits and to pieces. But we don't want you to be in pieces. If we continue to do so under these guys in PDP and APC, they will ruin this country. they'll put Nigeria on eBay and sell it. If you vote for PDP, if you vote for Baba Daura, the security that they claim they have, having spent billions of, you see what is happening, soldiers are dying. It's their commander-in-chief who is not commanding anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we want to rescue this country, regardless of your race, your ethnicity, your religion. We want every Nigerian to receive and get the benefit of good governance, and we can make it happen, or we will make it happen. With your help, with your support, we are very, very sure, guaranteed, that we'll win the election next year. And you see, you have the best vice president anybody can pray for or wish for, who's a medical doctor, who's a philosopher.
Oh, sure.
Yes, very intelligent person. Sport enthusiast for those of you.
You haven't seen me play football.
Do you play football?
Oh my goodness.
You play football too?
I had to have my anterior cruciate ligament repaired.
Wow.
You understand? But afterward, I also had a lot
of football. Yeah. And you can see he doesn't have no stomach because he doesn't eat.
Yes,
the kind of rubbish we eat.
Healthy food and so.
Yeah, he can play football, but I can run. So
yeah,
that's good. Two fit people, you know. So absolutely. You don't have a president, who's gone for a long time and refuses to forgets sometimes to hand over to the VP. This one is buy one get two.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. He's only the vice president when Buhari is absent.
Yeah.
On sick leave and so on.
That's all.
And then he performs disastrously. You remember right now that a lot of allegations against billions
and so saw somebody just reached us from the market in Lagos and said their trader money thing is a scam.
Serious.
Yes. So it's 11:15. We have 5 minutes more.
Yeah.
5 minutes more.
When you talk about sports, there is somebody in the name of Socrates, who I mentioned earlier, who combined being a doctor and then a medical doctor and then a footballer, a professional footballer, who represented Brazil in 1986 World Cup as well. So,
wow.
Yeah, lovely. So I understand that the human being is so multi-potential in nature. The geographer, the journalist, the politician, but people here sometimes give the definition of a politician of when you can lie to
when they start calling you a politician in Nigeria, they're referring to you as a liar.
As a liar who can
very
steal
deceptive
money,
and manipulative
exploitative and so on. That's okay, this is the definition. But we don't like that label as a politician.
That's why I hate
to hard-working young men and women in Nigeria that we want to salvage the country. We want to take it back.
Yes.
And that is what we come to do, not to steal money, we don't have any love for worldly thing, ostentation. If I tell you something now, I don't want to even tell it so that... You
don't have a car?
I have only one.
You have
I don't have a TV.
Wow.
I don't have a refrigerator in my house.
I can give you my phone. You can use it to watch soccer.
Yeah, sometimes I do.
You don't need a TV anymore.
You don't need much.
You don't need more than one car. I have a car in the US, but the battery is dead. So I'm trying to raise money to buy a new battery.
And that's why
when I buy the new battery, I will take out the battery and be using it to rent out. Then I'll use the proceeds to buy a new car.
I still love the public system.
Transportation. I'm in love.
I still fancy when you can buy a ticket that can last for some months and so on.
Yeah.
So that
and that's what we should have here. We should be able to go from here to Kano.
Yeah, but everybody
on a train that is like well air conditioned, takes you to Lagos in nothing more than 4 hours.
4 hours, yes.
You should be able to get to Lagos.
Yeah.
Get to Lagos, finish your business, and come back to Kano. Yes. That's what we're that's the future we're giving Nigeria
apart from India, of course, on that we have to consider their volume.
Nigeria, there's something that's very interesting. You should read this. There's something that's come why Nigeria's politics is failing its youth. It's from Financial Times. Yeah. I would love to read it. Yeah, I hope it's not one of those wishy-washy articles.
Yeah, Nigeria is only second to India in terms of road traffic incident. Yeah, because I don't call it accident. When you call it accident, as if it has to happen, there is nothing you can do about it. But it has some causes. Sometimes the motorists, sometimes the roads, sometimes even the road safety people themselves, sometimes the drivers and so on. So we want to see a safer Nigeria, safer Nigerian roads actually, so that people can commute. But this volume of traffic we have in this country is because we have failed in providing public
transportation. Yeah.
Air travel.
And not just public transportation, mass transit.
Mass transit, actually. People can travel in buses
Yeah.
to their destinations in some comfort and so on.
So there's somebody who just donated an office in Ondo State.
Yeah.
So we also donate posters for Ondo State.
Excellent.
Besides, I've joined the UK group. I have my support as an AAC member.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
This is Ola.
Thank you very much.
It's from a university in the UK.
Excellent.
So you need police during a rally in Nigeria. I'll call you tomorrow, my dear the Vice President. God bless you.
Oh, thank
Clap
you.
for him now.
Thank you.
Donated office.
And can you see how all the people that helped us do
Yeah.
the police, the people at the airport, they were so friendly.
Yeah.
They were taking pictures with us.
Exactly.
I said, well, I'm not a star. Some were even asking for autographs.
Wow.
I said, well, no, please, let's just work for Nigeria.
Yeah.
We don't want to be stars.
No.
You know, the stars are there in Abuja with red carpet and with all the ministers and even governors that have failed their systems, failed their state, actually going to have a handshake. We want to have a robust Nigeria. We don't want the fanfare and like we as if we are celebrities. Everybody, in fact, we should be celebrating the people.
People, yeah.
I've shown
People
you
should be
people
our
working
celebrities.
there.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. We should be there to serve them so that they will be happy, so that they will be patriotic.
Yes.
You know, there's this, negative feedback when you don't get the best from your government. You also they dent your hope. Then you don't rise to create the country.
Yeah.
You know, but look at the people I've shown you on the street, really trying to earn a living through
Yeah,
very difficult means. No incentive. You remember there were markets in northern Nigeria, and I guess even in the east and other parts, that went in flames. You know, about 10 markets, I have the record, from Kebbi State to Guru in Yobe State.
Wow.
Here there is a famous market in Kano, the Muhammad Abubakar Rimi, I think about 2-3 years ago. For 48 hours, they could not quell the fire. And
Because there's no fire service in the
over,
market.
no fire service. And over, I think, how many billions they estimated to have been lost as a result of that. There are markets without hotels, there are markets without restaurants, there are markets without warehouses, there are markets with so many. We don't give the business environment some incentive actually to grow. People think maybe in Abuja, in fancy suits, in fancy offices, the GDP is just like leaves you could prop from
The
tree.
GDP is something they Google, you know.
Yes,
It's like, what's our GBDP?
Yes.
You know,
But the GDP
like I
has
met
to
one man, he
do-
said, what is Nigeria's GBT? We call GDP GBT. GBT in Yoruba means Monafiki.
Oh, sure. You know that word.
Yes,
Yeah,
no.
being hypocrite, yes.
Yes, no. You know, that's what they said that in Abuja. One of my friends told me a few months ago. He said the two candidates of the two major parties, they have two candidates for Nigeria. He said they know them very well. This is my friend who was reaching me from Adamawa. He said Nigeria has two options. That time I had not even considered contesting. He said it's between Barawo Banza and Munafikin Banza. I said Nigerians know who is Barawo and they know who is Munafikin. Go back about.
So we are not at any liberty or duty to.
Yeah, you
So
decide which
Nigerians
one.
understand.
Because some of them, they are both Barawo and Munafikin too.
Yes, they have.
So it
But
depends
you see
on
them
which
switch
one.
parties.
Yeah,
actually.
they're
So-
switching parties.
So maybe
they're
at
switching
some part they're
personality.
part-time Barawo,
Yeah,
and
and
sometimes
some-
they're part-time Munafikin, and then they come back again.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pity.
Mutane Kano, thank you so much
Thank you
for
so much.
having us in your city and having us on this show on the couch. We've had a fantastic evening, raised some good amount of money tonight. We really appreciate your support. We have a lot of some of our people coming from Lagos, so
Yes,
I'll take a break now to go,
Some
figure
of them
out where
actually
it is.
come by road.
Yeah, they're coming by road. Yeah. So,
Quite a distance.
so
almost.
we still need Nigerians to. We need 400 people to donate $1 million each. $1 million is the equivalent of about $3,000. So we really need help so that we can reach every nook and cranny and not get halfway and have no money to buy gasoline, food, print posters, T-shirts. It's a lot, At this point, we should even have a branded private jet.
Yes.
That will be able to
But,
take
the
us.
people in government will be using some state resources.
It's not some. They're wholly using state resources.
including
So,
some.
all these bosses that are donating to Buhari and Atiku, the
Established,
money that they, it's even the money that Atiku is using, money he stole from Nigeria. I'm saying it. You can sue me if you want. Like fella used to say, man, they carry me go court. I go open book for them. All right. So thank you so much. I want to say once again, thank you for all your donations, your support, your comments, your suggestions tonight on the couch. We're reaching you from Nigeria tonight, and we're in the city of Kano, and we'll try the best we can to reach you again very soon. Maybe tomorrow night. Zainab, what do you think?
Yes, sir.
You'll be Katsina, right?
We'll be in
Yes, Katsina.
Katsina.
Yes, Katsina.
But I will be surprised if Buhari did not provide internet for his people. Wow.
Yeah, let's
He
see.
hasn't
We
done
can
anything
try.
for them. But it'll be great to have a broadcast from Katsina.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
Thank you, everyone, and please clap for all our viewers.
Take you back.
Action. So we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Good night, guys. Bye-bye.
Good afternoon, America.
Yes. It is now.